Everybody in chat right now. It's hilarious. Okay. So we're gonna see Fred. Oh no, he went Flame Fist. Okay, I must have just not noticed, I guess. Ooh, the disc into crossover. Nice armor. Backhand. Back 1-2. Breaks the armor. We're going for pretty good damage here.
And this is a matchup that almost every Predator and Liu Kang players say is a bad matchup for Predator.
Sicarios looking to make his first top 8 here in the combat.
Destroyer has the bar to close this out.
Yes, he does. Oh, it's not going to close it though. The setup will. NJ. Okay. Neutral jump kick.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, good block. Naturally, in that stream, there's an overhead that comes after that initial kick, which is button 3.
And the read from Destroyer to just double jump his way in. Reading that Sicarios was going to overcommit to the zoning. Good stuff for Destroyer, who's going to get to apply his game unless Sicario wakes up here. Does not. And now, it's these full screen reads from Destroyer that are paying off.
Oh, that's a punish!
And he did not have the stamina to break after that run-in. But I love those full screen mind games that Destroyer is playing with Sicarios, where he's making Sicarios think about his zoning. Because the hits on trade are in Flame Fist's favor, but you saw when Sicarios overcommitted to doing 2 fireballs, Destroyer got in, got a full combo. Second time around, Sicarios doesn't go for the second fireball, and then Destroyer just puts out all the low lasers on the screen and wins the zoning battle. So it's little mind games like that that are paying off Destroyer right now, but Destroyer has to fend off the relentless pressure that is Flame Fist Liu Kang.
Sicarios, he's okay with getting hit by these lasers because his flame... okay, there we go. His fists were flamed up.
The first air one pays off for Sicarios, and he's going to move up 1-0.
If you remember, before SER, you know, we run a stream called the Common Cast sometimes, and we were making our predictions on SER, and Sicarios was my wild card pick for the tournament, at least for his pool. And I can't remember now where he finished. He made it decently far. He got a couple wins. But Sicarios has just been a really good player, all in all. You know, if you're not familiar with the clan scene at all, then you may have not seen him, or you may have run into him on a stream or something like that. But overall, a really good player, man. Just hasn't had his moment yet, and this could be it right now. Okay, good pressure by Destroyer right now. Nice back 1-2, confirmed it.
Very good from Sicarios, just waiting his turn, but Destroyer has 3 bars here. And this is one matchup. This is probably the one matchup in MK where block breaker matters. Or it could matter.
It could matter. You would think it should. If somebody told us that once windmill punches are going in, if you haven't done the block breaker by the first hit, windmill punch is just gonna keep going. I think it was Slay at Home Dad, if I'm not mistaken. Very nice armor backhand. Sicarios up 1 round.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, I tried to go for that back 1-2. Sure, you're not having any of it. Gonna go in the grab. 31%. A nice parry. That parry can get in your head so quick, especially if they use it in a couple key moments. You gotta respect it. Or you can just neutral jump punch. And I think a low.
And Destroyer gonna try to close up this round, not coming off any meter. And Sicarios comes off his.
Nice throw by Destroyer. It's not gonna kill, but it'll set up any sort of laser. There it is.
We'll see if that wake-up plate's going to toss Sicarios here in the end, because he's not a breaker, but he's going to build one. Here we go.
And he burns it right away. Oh, I don't know what he tried there. He tried to anti-air with something. Destroyer goes in the big boot into a disc. Stays
And
at a very nice spot.
I think that the jump back was to try to bait out the back fist, the down back two from Liu Kang there.
That's one thing about Liu. I mean, his windmill punch, he kind of walks forward, but all of his streams are relative. They're all done pretty much right in the same spot. He doesn't really have any forward advancing moves. Very nice back one, too. Activates. They're getting all this little bit of chipping. At some point, he's going to go to the windmill punch.
And if he'd have got a windmill punch on the last one, it might have chipped out. Oh, but here we go.
Oh,
And made it through the EX! And that's gonna do. Oh, if you'd done the little laser, it would have chipped out. But just going into another one, freezing up Sicarios at the end of that game. He could be up 2-0 right now over Circuit Destroyer, but not the case.
Your respects.
Very unfortunate. Just making, and you know, that's where
There is a new
that's where Destroyer's been playing that full screen game, trying to mix up coming in versus counter zoning, and just those two jump overs paying off for Destroyer.
It was risky, but it worked. And Sicarios went with 3 back 1-2 and never went into windmill punch. He had the flames activated and everything. And I mean, I don't know if it would have killed, but it would have been close.
round 1. Fight.
Yeah, and even after the windmill punch, it's still a 50-50 coming between a down back 2 and a low fireball.
Tried to backdash the low laser. He will burn the extra bar to get this damage. Sicarios breaks. Has no meter. Destroyer still has 2 bars. Destroyer so clutch jumping these fireballs, and this could close it out into the air disc.
And it just seems with the pressure on the line, the Destroyer not phased by any of the zoning Sicarios is trying to apply. And that laser hit behind Liu Kang to stop the advancement. And Destroyer running away with this now. Seems all I needed was that little bit of momentum.
Yeah, when you pull out a clutch win like he just did, when you know your opponent should have won. Oh my God, he crossed over but wound up still on the other side. Yeah, when you win a match and you know your opponent should have won,
And we're gonna see Predator's X-Ray.
Brutality. I've never seen that one. I've never seen his X-ray brutality.
Me neither. Oh my stars. And
Did you see the way Liu Kang tried to, still moving his feet, trying to get up?
And Predator knew he was dead. He just disappears into the night. He's gone. He's done with him.
He could have just went through that portal and done the same thing maybe. But he obviously just go invisible and walk right through the gate there. And Sicarios going with Shaolin Kun Jin. Oh, I will tell you this. Yesterday was my first day off from work. All right, well, yeah. And I did about 255 custom combat brutality matches just to find some hidden brutals. I didn't find a single one.
It happens, man.
It sucked. Into the grab. That's going to be some good damage, 36%. Sicarios has no meter, and Kun Jin, the king of safe armor, has none. Into another throw. I don't feel like Sicarios should have switched to Shaolin, but jumps right into the air disc, a down 2, into the air disc again. Ooh, good crouch. Destroyer on set point.
Predator at mid to full screen gets to play the spacing game just a little bit better in this matchup. But, it's not even a better matchup-wise, even pressure. Even though Kun Jin stays safe all the time with these mixes, so is Liu Kang. And Liu Kang gets more damage off it, and gets really good corner push, and
a lot more chip.
Yeah, it's really good in the matchup. So I don't know why he would come off of Liu Kang.
And Destroyer said, you know what, if you go for this mix, you're going to have to burn meter, and he did, and Destroyer had the meter to break. He also has another bar to launch him into this combo into a grab, 42%. Burns the bar again. It's not going to be insane damage. Kun Jin, his damage is not too great. Destroyer just going to town right now. All this chip and pressure and mixed. Oh, the clutch tech, and that's going to do it. Sicarios ties it up here.
Rather than go for the chip,
Final round.
Destroyer goes for the throw to close out and costing the round. We'll see if Sicarios can take that and try to build some momentum off that little clutch situation where he can be starting to feel himself. Destroyer not letting him press a single button.
Every time he wants to, Destroyer is already up in the air, doing a crossover. The instant jumping punch. Ooh! Caught him just before he threw that air disc out.
Right before the smart disc got active. Very good stuff. Destroyer about to build another X-ray. Oh, comes off the bar though. That's working on the breaker. He's got it. So even if Sicarios were to open him up, Destroyer's not going to have any of it. Comes off the bar, doesn't get the EX Chakram.
And look at all the meter the Destroyer is building right now.
He could build another X-ray at this point. Or he's going to put all the lasers on the screen.
Finish him. Predator win.
That was a critical hit.
Fatality.
It was super effective.
It was super.